Good morning, my dear students. I am Dr. Seema Sapre, Head of the Chemistry Department. I am very happy to welcome you to Kirti College. This is your first chemistry class and I will be teaching you physical chemistry. Chemistry is actually a life. You can say that chemistry is everywhere. And physical chemistry, I can say that it is the backbone of chemistry. And though it is a theoretical chemistry, I hope you will enjoy it. I'll be taking certain topics in physical chemistry which are the part of your syllabus. And today we'll start with certain topics. So we'll just revise the last lecture. In the last lecture we have studied law of mass action, and according to law of mass action, rate of reaction is directly proportional to concentration of all reacting molecules which are participating in the reaction. But when number of reactions were studied, it was observed that rate of reaction may or may not depend on concentration of all reacting molecules. That means even if 3 molecules are reacting, it is studied that, or it is proved that rate of reaction depends on concentration of one molecule, one reacting molecule or 2 reacting molecules, or it may not depend on concentration of reacting molecules at all. So this dependence of concentration of reactant is not as true as which was suggested in law of mass action. So this leads to a new concept, that is order of reaction. Now order of reaction is actually the number of reacting molecules whose concentration determine the rate of reaction. Consider a reaction. Now instead of M and N, you can say that it is wrongly written, it is A molecules of A reacts with B molecules of B to give product. Now according to law of mass action, rate of reaction is equal to K into A raised to A and B raised to B. That means it depends upon concentration of all reacting molecules. But when it is experimentally studied, it is observed that rate of reaction does not depend upon A and B molecules of A and B respectively, but it depends upon M molecules of A and B and molecules of B. So rate of reaction is written as R is equal to K into A raised to M and B raised to N. So total order of reaction is M plus N. Zero order reaction. Now reaction rate of on the basis of order of reactions are classified into broadly classified into first order, second order, third order reactions. And there is a different class of reactions which are zero order reactions. Now when rate of reaction does not depend upon concentration of reactant at all, then we can say that the reaction is zero order reaction. Unit of zero order reaction is time inverse. With unit of zero order reaction is actually mole, liter inverse, second inverse. And half-life of the zero order reaction is T half is equal to C0 upon 2K, where C0 is the initial concentration of reactant. Now first order reactions. Now the reaction in which concentration of rate of reaction depends on concentration of only one reactant, and it is represented as R is equal to K into A raised to 1. So power of this equation, power of this A, that is concentration, is 1. So the reaction is first order reaction. And the rate constant of first order reaction is K is equal to 2.303 upon K log of A upon A minus X. Half time of first order reaction is independent of initial concentration of reactant, and it is equal to 0.693 upon K, where K is the rate of reaction. And rate constant of the first order reaction unit is second inverse. So this is all for today. So we'll continue the next lecture tomorrow.